So I actually did a song a while back called Ghetto Cowboys. It's on Spotify. It's MC Drunken Monk song. Check that song out, man. Let me see if I can play it for y'all. Oh no, I got Bluetooth. So that song for me was, even though everybody thought, oh, he's just going off in the hood, about what he don't know. But I grew up a country boy, man. Used to spend my summers in Texas. Used to work in the cotton fields when I was younger to make extra money. Knew how to ride a horse. Probably about the same time I knew how to drive a car. Been raised around hunting, fishing culture, ranching culture, because Texas is beef country too. Oh, I'm sorry, gotta use the tip of the hat. Or is it the corner of the glasses? I'm gonna go with the hat because that's what I remember the U.S. Army used to say. Go from the tip of the hat or the tip of the eyebrows or the glasses. 45-degree slant on the hand. Right. A lot of y'all don't know how to salute properly, man. Y'all don't know how to salute properly. It's black cowboys, baby. Y'all think we ain't out here because we don't talk about it. Why we gonna talk about it? It's a lifestyle. Why we gonna talk about it? Hunting, fishing, riding, ranching, taking care of ranchers my whole life as a doctor, living in the rural parts of Montana where you can drive down the road for 3 hours and not see another human being. That's just a lifestyle, man. That's just a lifestyle. I mean, it ain't nothing you would talk about because that's just your life, you know. But every once in a while, I'll walk in the store and I see a sweet ass Stetson cap like this, and I say, yeah, Bill Pickett, Black Cowboys, and the white folks knew who I was talking about. All right, so anybody comes on here and you white, let me tell you, today was the day y'all impressed me. Well, y'all impressed me thousands of years ago too, but y'all got as many crazy ones as we got. But point being, they knew that Bill Pickett was a black cowboy. He used to own his own rodeo company, and he invented bulldogging, which is a technique in the rodeo. Invented that technique. So black cowboys, right?
And so the history major, she said, yeah, I know what Bill Pickett is. I was in there buying this Stetson, you know. So today made me think about black cowboys. A lot of y'all's rug game ain't right. I want to talk to y'all about rugs, man. Let me show y'all the rug game here. Hold on. Let me see. Turn this bad boy around. So these rugs right here, these are Moroccan rugs, man, from North Africa. Okay. These are all handmade, man. This is handmade. This is all knitted. Every dye, every dye you see in this rug is a natural plant color. All right. Yeah, black cowboys know about fashion too. Y'all ain't never watched Bonanza. Y'all ain't see Hoss, Lil Joe, the daddy. They lived in a big ass mansion. It was actually decorated pretty nice. Black cowboys. Shout out to Hop Sing. Cause my wife finna start an Asian restaurant here pretty soon. So shout out to Hop Sing. But yeah, man, this is all made by hand. This is all made by hand. Okay, this is from Morocco. This is the difference. This is the difference in the quality of the handmade shit that your ancestors used to make, and this machine-made shit that we spend all our money on. Now, these rugs right here, if you look at all these rugs in this room, you go think that's probably the most expensive one, right? And wrong. You go think this gold tinted deer skin is and wrong. It's this one. This rug is from Morocco. Again, all handmade. Everything knitted, man. Look at the back. You see? That's all hand knitted. Okay? This rug is gonna be around for 100 years. You give this rug to your grandkids when you're dead. That's the kind of rugs I'm talking about. All right. Like my mama's interior decorating company in Shreveport would sell one Persian rug would cost like $5,000 to $6,000, man. That's for one rug. So if your rug game is off, I'm gonna get you up today. Because a lot of y'all always talk about the Rollies and the Bugattis. If you go into a rich motherfucker's house and they rug game is off, you got to question, bro, for real. You really need to question, like, bro, do you really know what you're doing with your rug game? Um, the bigger version of Lil Baby right here, Moroccan rugs, is Big Baby right here. You see? Now y'all see. Now y'all see. I told you my mother worked for an interior decorating company for 20, 30 years, bro. This is part of my heritage. The William Simpson Association, Shreveport, Louisiana. Go check it out. He was a state senator, Norman Williamson. Go check him out. That's what my mom worked for 20, 30, 40 years. $6,000 Persian rugs. That's what you're gonna pay when you go in there. All right. This shit is serious, man. Again, handmade. Okay, all handmade, knitted by hand, piece by piece. All right. All natural dyes from plants. All natural. And this is, I think, wool, not cotton. Not mistaken. I think this is wool, if I'm not mistaken. Had to get this to U.S. Customs to get this rug here. Everything has a history behind it and a beautiful story. I was in Malaga, Spain. I went across the Straits of Gibraltar because this is the first time as African American that I went to Africa. Okay, and yeah, I ended up in Arabian culture, but that's still part of our African heritage, African American heritage. And I was with my ex-wife. We were in Malaga, Spain. I said, let's go to Morocco, man. That's Africa. I said, I can't be this close to Africa and not go to Africa and be a black man. I said, I can't do that. If I got my last $5, I need to get on that boat and go across that water which ain't very far, like a 1 hour drive, 1 hour, sorry, boat ride, and put my feet on the motherland. It's something about I got to do that, man. I got to do that. So like those rugs I'm showing you, like what they actually mean to me, most of y'all wouldn't catch because I don't talk about it. But it's something I went over to the motherland as a black man and saw being made by hand with the quality that far exceeds anything I've ever seen in my life when it comes to a rug. And that just shows the quality that our ancestors were able to create. The pyramid's still standing, man. The pyramid's still standing. That's all I gotta say about that. What else did I do at the rug store today? I'm trying to get some of y'all's rug game right, man. Because some of y'all don't realize that a house can be made to look a lot different. I told you my mom was interior decorator, bro. Black cowboys know interior decorating. If you think black cowboys always ain't repping that Gucci, baby, better check again. You better think about it. We ain't all the same, bro. We got some other rugs in here. I don't know. These right here, thicker quality. I don't know. They'll go somewhere. Good quality. But honestly, I wanted Persians, man. I wanted Persians. I was looking for real rugs today, bro. I was ready to drop like 5 bands on a rug, man. But it's not available. And I gotta remember that every place doesn't have the same resources, you know. Because I'm always buying 24 karat gold, and everybody thinks it's fake. My mom told me the story when I gave her 24 karat gold bracelet. My uncle thought it was fake, so he went to Shreveport and had it appraised by two jewelers. They're like, "No, man, that's pure gold, bro. That's the highest quality gold you can make on the earth." And they said, my uncle said they was like, "We'll give you 3, 4 bands for that, man. 3, 4 racks." He was like, "Well, obviously it's not his." And I think my uncle tried to buy it from my mom's. It was funny because I bought it in Chinatown in Oakland. I was like, "We can get 24K easy in Cali, man. Ain't no thing." Ain't no thing. And these bigger rugs, to me, kind of showed me the variety, man, that you can get. Like, it was crazy because I went from these thin flat ones, and then they had a bunch of these thick woolly ones, and I was like, "Oh damn, like that's fucking dope, man." And being part Native American, of course, I like the symbols and the shapes. Of course, I don't know what it means. If somebody knows, maybe it's just aesthetics. But you know, this stuff connects you to your ancestors, man. It does. The quality of it connects you to your ancestors. The making of it, the hands on it. I'm finna go downstairs and see if I got. Let me see. I showed y'all the artwork from New Orleans before. I think I've showed y'all this artwork. This is from New Orleans, man. This is handmade, hand painted, old New Orleans. Okay, 1950s New Orleans. The painter's name is somewhere. There's the painter's name, so if you can decipher it, there you go. And it's like the appreciation for art and the aesthetics of building a house, to making it look a certain way. It's not appreciated no more, man. People just want to call it. What does that say? Napoleon House. So shout out to Napoleon House, New Orleans. Shout out. What they in there doing? Eat some of that good old New Orleans food, yeah. I know what you're eating. Now some bisque, some corn crab bisque, probably some mussels in a tomato sauce with some French bread. You probably drinking on you might have went to Pat O's and got you a hurricane, so you might be a little lit, you know. But that's okay because later you gonna go over to have a nice day cafe and be up till 3 in the morning listening to live rock and roll or blues or jazz. Not have a nice day cafe. That's New Orleans. uh, Razoo's, but it's changed names now. It's on Bourbon Street. This is a New Orleans lifestyle that I had when we were down there. But as you can see, even with all that partying we were doing, bro, we appreciated our heritage. we appreciate our artwork, we would go to Preservation Jazz Hall and listen to live jazz music just like this. That's what it looked like standing on the dirt floor, wooden floor, with no chairs, standing up, bouncing, bouncing to this New Orleans music, baby. That's what this represents. Preservation Hall. This key word, preservation. Do I need to say more? Preservation, New Orleans. All right. Shall we continue with the tour, the Black Cowboy Tour? This is New Orleans, more up to date, modern. It's still New Orleans, it's still Bourbon Street. A lot of y'all remember this, because y'all done been to my city and got drunk, heard that music, that R&B, that jazz, that blues, went to the strip clubs, went to the Superdome, saw that football game, went to the local colleges, Xavier, right? Tulane, LSU. My phone about to go dead, so I gotta plug it in for a little while. I gotta plug my phone in for a little while. 'Cause, hold on. Okay. But before I forget, like I said earlier, if you get a picture of the Egyptian tree of life, the three gods on there that are pictured are Thoth, uh, Tetnut, and Ta. And it's from left to right: Thoth, Ta, and Tetnut. Tetnut is the lion-headed Egyptian goddess. So, because I've been talking about the picture for about the past 3 days, trying to figure out the history of the Egyptian tree of life, trying to figure out the symbology of it, and of course it runs deep. Of course, I'm not done yet, but I've learned a lot from studying Egyptology. I've learned so much, man. It's like it turned my Buddhist and Christian beliefs upside down, man. Because you got to understand the components that are in Egyptian metaphysics and religion and spirituality. I don't think the ancients were as scary as modern man. Okay, so, but you got a few people that'll, they'll go down to South America, they'll drop that ayahuasca and say, "Oh, I had a spiritual experience." Man, for those Egyptian priests, that was every day, bro. Imagine dropping ayahuasca every day. The medicine men down in South America, when people are sick, they got to drop it every day. They got to go into that spiritual state of mind every day to diagnose disease, to help you predict your future, to help you with your psychological disease, which they don't call, the psychological clinic. They just call it, this is part of our therapy, this is part of our spiritual healing. I'm gonna let you know what's going on in your mind. We got to make a special class for it called psychology, which is full if you include Carl Jung, but devoid of a lot of tools if you just include Freud and the most basic understanding of the mind. Is pretty empty. You really got to go back to alchemy to get anything of value. Ancient alchemy. And Christians are afraid of alchemy. Y'all think it's the devil because you're ignorant to those traditions. You don't realize that Thoth was given ancient philosophy, ancient science, ancient metaphysics, and religion all in one thing. It wasn't separated. Remember when you had the general practitioner, one doctor that did everything? That's how everything is, man. Don't y'all? You know, it starts out one person masters every field, and they practice that, and then somebody comes along and says, "You know what? I just want to clip toenails. I just want to clip toenails, and I'm gonna clip toenails, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna charge a certain price for it. And I don't really care if I know about the rest of the toe and the foot and the leg connected to the torso and body and the heart, connected to the brain and the mind. I'm just going, I'm gonna break off. So this breaking off that happens in medicine, you think it didn't happen in religion? You think it didn't happen in science? You think it didn't happen in metaphysics? You think it didn't happen in the way we interpret our very view of the universe, psychologically, philosophically? There's a huge chasm between the European mind and the African mind. It's not because we put it there. It's because of the teachings that have been passed down and the nature of human behavior and perception and the nature of human beings when it comes to ego. So these teachings that are all the same, one root, tree of life, right? The tree of life roots run to the base of the universe and they go to the highest possible plane imaginable. I read that the tree of life roots run deep, okay? So if you think the tree of life is just planted here on Earth, I'm gonna drop a little science for you, a little bit of the Egyptology, so you'll understand how deep the tree of life roots run to the base creation, triple darkness of this universe. The first manifestations. That's tree of life, right? So when you studying, you have to integrate a lot of stuff from different cultures, man. Different cultures. These rugs came from multiple cultures. But yeah, man, when you study ancient Sumerian culture, Egyptology, ancient Celtic European culture, Druids, understand that they come from a common root, man. The pagan Wicca, witches, and all of that y'all afraid of, it all has a common root, man. It's dealing with the mind and the mind's connection with nature. And is it real? And how does it manifest? Is your friend gone? She went home? Yeah, she said she doesn't want to drive her car anymore. Ah, because she rode that Porsche, huh? Right, but she drove it faster. She drove it? Faster. Oh, she drove it? Yeah, and then I was like, and then we went to the Diamond Falls. My wife let her drive a Porsche. And I was thinking like, oh, if you get a wreck. Oh, she paid the ticket, not you. She likes the power, huh? We went in the Diamond Falls. She liked the turbo, huh? Yeah. That's funny. What did the clock for? Because I like clocks. My son likes this clock. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, but actually makes sounds. It makes